the start of the fall semester nears, more and more schools are laying out their plans for the first day. Here in Lexington, where public schools are starting with NTI days, Lexington Christian Academy is opening its doors to students who want to come back and also offering an online option. LEX 18's Claire Kopsky found out more about the measures that school is taking to get their students, teachers, and staff safely back to school.
When students arrive back at Lexington Christian Academy in a few weeks, they'll need to bring a mask and be ready for a temperature check.
As they make their way to their classrooms, we'll be decreasing the volume of traffic in our hallways by staggering some of our release times to make sure we're not getting that crowd or that large group of people moving at the same time. We'll be flowing our traffic in the hallways in a single direction to make sure that we're not getting cross traffic that could come in contact with one another.
Since their students went online in the spring, healthy practices and systems were added.
You'll see that housekeeping staff, that custodian working throughout the day to make sure that those faucets and knobs and light switches and locker handles and all those things are cleaned as we go throughout the day multiple times. But we've also made some really great strides in innovating some of our building systems. So we've added UV and pinpoint ionization filtration systems to our air, so that as that air is getting captured and going into our HVAC system, it's getting cleaned and scrubbed before it comes back out into our learning spaces to make sure we're not recirculating a problem that could be in the building.
If someone does contract COVID-19, they hope their efforts to keep students in small groups will limit the number of students that need to transition to online learning.
We'll have nurse stations in each of our campus locations and each of our campus offices away from the regular student body, so we can take them and make sure that we're checking on them, kind of gathering all the information that we need, reporting that to the local health department as we're required, and helping to do some of that contact tracing just in case it's a positive COVID case. We can also then isolate who they've been with and make sure that we're affecting the smallest group of students possible.
Robinson says they're excited to welcome students back, but realize teachers and students have much work ahead.
Coming out of this is the students and where do we need to meet them? Because, if you're a fifth grader this year, I may not be able to start right with that fifth grade curriculum, right? I may need to drop back and we'll do just a little bit of review, a little bit of catch up. And so making sure that we're going to be very quick to assess the students, find out where their needs are academically, meet them at those points of needs, and then get them to where they need to be by the end of this school year. I think it's going to be a challenge for all schools.
A challenge that they're hoping to address in person all semester long. In Lexington, Claire Kopsky, LEX 18 News.